Ugh. Hey, hello, folks. Bugsy here. Made a video, made an Overlord and Megalo video. I thought the video you're going to see in a few, like in an hour or so. I think it's pretty good, and I think you should watch it when it comes. But not even here nor there. I got a few other videos. I got one video on the website that I actually planned out. So, yeah, if y'all want to see me suffer on my website, we're doing that. Seriously, the amount of pain that I went in to look through this one topic, um, I'm like, I know I'm a clown. And let me just tell you something. Clowns and jesters, we suffer for our art, man. We suffer, but not the point. Not the point. That's for the video on the website, which you should go to if you feel like it. If you're so inclined and you really want to see me suffer in this new video, you should go. But not it. But now we can hold up. Let me get us. Let me take us somewhere a little bit more comfortable. Because honestly, I was gonna do this in Towers Unite, but I was like, nah. My little retro room is cozier. I would say. Actually, let me take a look. Oh, it's almost done. The video I got planned is almost done, but it's gonna come out after this one. But let me just go ahead and do this real quick. Okay, let me set everything back up. See, I need to have like two things just set up already. Oh god, I just set up two windows. There we go. Anyways, so we about to, guys, we about to talk about Sonally fan forever, and boy, oh boy, oh boy. So literally, I've been thinking about doing this video ever since I found out about well, we all know his first name because in DA he basically started his first name. His first name was on DVR as Crazy Man Larry, which is an apt fucking name. Now, for those of you that don't know, from what I've heard, he's a dude that used to be in a Sonic group and used to give people death threats who didn't like Sally. Now, being a Sonally fan myself, and I don't care what I don't care what Larry says. I'm still a fan because I was here. I was here, like a lot of you, way back, way back in the late, way back in the late '90s. Oh, the Megalo and Overlord video is done, so I'll put that out in like an hour after this. I'll put it out like an hour after this, so properly, I properly put the tags on it and everything. But let me just talk to you guys. So, anywho, like I like to consider myself, I consider myself a Sonic fan, not a modern fan, not a classic fan, just a Sonic fan in general. You know, I feel like the weird thing is we classify ourselves as like modern and classic, and it's like, bro, we're just fans of Sonic. You just like one era. Me, I like all eras, all different versions of Sonic. And you know what? I don't care what Larry says, man. I'm telling you. Like seriously, without Sega Japan, and without Sega Japan working with Sega of America, we wouldn't have gotten the American Sonic canon because they had to do it first, and then and that's what started down the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? But Larry doesn't see it like that. Now hates Ian Flynn. Well, we all don't like Ian Flynn. I ain't gonna sit here and pretend I don't. I don't hate him as a person, really. I just don't like his writing. And I think only in Sonic Frontiers. Yes, Larry, I played Sonic Frontiers. I don't give a good goddamn what you actually think. Like, literally. If I cared what you think, this video wouldn't be happening right now. I feel like you owe Nathan a fucking apology, but I know you're not gonna do it because, stubborn assholes like you don't do anything like that. You think you're right because of whatever reason. He probably said something about he thinks you should chill, and you're like, no. Larry, this is why people like you will always be alone, because all you care about is your whole channel. If it ain't about Sonic, it is about hating Ash. If it ain't about that, it's about hating some Pokemon stuff. Like, seriously, man. I don't even care if you, make a video and do a mocking voice. It just really shows to me that you have the actual intelligence of a little kid that can't take criticism. Like, no one can help you. You'll just call someone a whore and tell them to shut up and all this other shit. And it's really just stupid. And you'll just mean mug to the camera every time. Like, even when you're talking about stuff you like, it always seems so fake. Like, it's just, I'm just pretending to like something. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys seen his videos. And your whole channel there is just focused on hating people. Maybe you actually tried to be a fucking better person. Like, maybe you get somewhere. But no, I know after this video you're just gonna go, no, I hate you. Shut up. I'm coming with the gun. I'm just gonna sit there and be like, hello, Cyrex 2. That's what you are to me. You are the Sonic fandom equivalent of Cyrex. Just without all the other implications that would make you Cyrex. That to me is kind of messed up on its face. But the fact that you literally leak ignorance whenever someone has an opinion against you, it's just dumb. Literally, I saw the video that let me pull this up. I saw the video that let me see. Let me just pull this up. I was doing a bunch of research for something I'm doing. For that one thing I'm doing on my website. Again, I like to diversify my content. You don't see me just show my face and I just mean mugging to the camera, hating all the Sonic fans. Because I just feel like you're just a Sonic fan who just likes the ships, nothing else. I ain't never heard you ever talk about Sandy M. I ain't never heard you talk about Archie Sonic. Before Ian Flynn. I might hate Ian Flynn, but dude, I can at least say that the pre-reboot of the comic was actually pretty good. When Flynn was a little bit when Flynn wasn't the head writer. But let us go and let us see. Okay, let me find this. Oh God. Okay. I'm just going I'm going to. So, Speed. Speed Sonic Star is another reason why I wanted to make this video. Hey guys, let me tell you my little experience with Larry. I looked at his videos and I was like, bro, you shouldn't be hating on these people because, you know, I used to be like that. You know, I used to do rants every fucking day against like a bunch of people. Only because, you know, either I was axed or more stuff. You know? And like, I tried to help Larry and make him see that, like, maybe he should get off this path. I was wrong for doing that because, like, this dude didn't want to listen to not a damn thing I had to say. Saying that I was basically gaslighting him, and I'm not his dad. Like, if I was his dad, I don't know, I'd be a little disappointed. If I was. Like, son, why are you talking about the chipmunk? Why are you talking about the chipmunk? Why are you talking about the blue hedgehog? Okay, you enjoy the blue hedgehog, okay. You enjoy the chipmunk. Then why are you acting like this to all these other people? That's just how I feel. But basically, yeah, I tried to help him. He insulted me because I was kind of like, I wasn't gonna do anything. But his friend Nathan really told him not to upload. You know, either probably saw the video and told him just to take it down because I was actually trying to help. But I don't know. Dude actually like came up and looked at my comments, like, my response. You know, I don't know how you actually, like, Larry, I don't get how you actually function, you know? How you actually function around regular people, you know, that ain't Sonic fans. Like, legit. You must be a big riot at fucking parties, dude. And they talking about like what they did on the weekend while drinking, and you're just like, well, I was dealing with these Sonic fans who were messing with me. You know what? I'm not using my Card Cat voice for this. I'm not besmirching Card Cat with this crap. Okay. Yeah, that voice is special. Okay, where was I at? I'm gonna pull it. Oh my god! Larry, there is a time and a place. I'm looking at this video and I'm like, there's a time and a place, Larry. It's called. I would say it's called my site, but I don't want this man anywhere near it. Yep. But I'm like, dude, there's a place called Rule 34. Just go there. Go there and fulfill your needs. I should say. Fulfill your needs. Oh God. So much. Into that Sally. Like, bro. You should really keep, you know, yeah, Sally lust to yourself, man. Like, you know, you shouldn't be sharing that to anybody.
You said people who like Amy are obsessed. Yet you act like you're 5 years old over Sally porn. You threaten to beat people up or murder them over a fictional character.
He really does, and I'm like, dude, if you rolled up to anybody's house, you're either gonna get the police at your doorstep or they're gonna beat you senseless. Like, you think you're big and bad, but wait until someone literally puts you down on the ground. What you gonna do then? Nah, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna get beat down, and then and you're still gonna whine and cry about it. I'm just like, bro. Like, I do think there are some Sonic fans who are obsessed, but now I know that those are only a handful of people, and I've actually talked to good sonally fans. Sonamy and Sonally fans, and the consensus is a lot of them just don't like Sonally fans. They do not like you. They like I'm a Sonally fan too, but I've actually got consensus from other Sonally fans, and they just don't like you, and I don't either because it's like you're like a stereotype of everything us Sonally fans try to fight against. You obsessive. You're willing to like die on. You're willing to die on the Sally Love Hill, and you just want to call every Sonamy fan this and that, even if they are actually good people. See, the problem with you is you will always see everybody as an enemy, and that's why you'll never have any actual. That's why you'll never have any actual friends. And I've seen the people in your community tab preach, brother. I'm like, oh, these are either your sock puppet accounts or you're actually like they're about as actually delusional as you. I don't distance myself from the Sonic community because of people like you. Because we all came to this fandom because we loved one thing, and that's Sonic. Not like we wanted to go take Sonic down to a hotel and do God knows what to him. Not what I was trying to say. But Sonic gives us hope, comfort. And you just see everything that Sega Japan did and was like, oh, I hate them. But without Sega Japan, the American canon wouldn't exist the way it did. Sure, they had little to no involvement, but without Sega Japan spinning off from the Sega of America, and back in the day when they used to work in tandem, back in the day when they were kind of working in tandem, before the Sonic Extreme incident. Every time I think about Sonic Extreme, guys, I just go like, that could have actually been pretty cool. Well, the many other revisions of that, actually. I don't know, I just kind of wanted the Freedom Fighters to be in a game. Just one actual game. But I'm not going to hate on the Sonic and Amy fans. I'm not going to hate on the Sonic and Amy fans for that. Because, literally, it ain't their fault that they got made like nowadays they only got one overzealous fan. We got one overzealous fan in you. And I literally gotta tell every motherfucker that we ain't you. We're not you. We don't threaten people like you do. We don't attack people like you do. You personally constantly you constantly think that, and like when you do these Amy and Rouge videos, dude, no one cares. You just don't like characters to show any. You don't like Rouge probably because she ain't Sally. And if Sally was in Rouge's outfit, you'd be like, hubba hubba, oh my god, ew. Like, let's be real, bro. Let's call it for what it is. You have an obsession with Sally. Like, and you literally have murder fantasies about Ash Ketchum. What in the actual hell, dude? Like, wow. Like, wow. I get it. We all joke on Ash. But, for a lot of people, he was their gateway into Pokemon. For me, it was Pokemon Red. But, Ash was that surrogate in the Pokemon franchise that we all just kind of, sort of projected ourselves. Ash didn't really have anything. Ash didn't have a lot going for him. But to say I wasn't sad seeing him go, I'd be lying. People like you can have your opinion about hating Ash or not, but you just take it to a whole different level. I'm gonna take Ash. I'm glad Ash is gone. He's gone forever. You act like he's dead. What, Ash gonna come back? Ash is gonna come back. You're gonna make a video and you're gonna scream and gnash your teeth and mug at the camera and act like an idiot and then disgrace pretty much all the Pokemon fans and all the sonally fans and every other fandom that you're a part of. And I'm just gonna sit there, shake my head, and and finish writing my little fan fiction universe, and you know, I'll just be like, at least I'm actually enjoying myself. Your videos, it all just comes. Your videos always kind of show that you're just spiteful. You're spiteful to everybody. You're spiteful to me. You're spiteful to Nathan. You're spiteful to Keenis Fox. You're spiteful to everybody for what? Because we actually freaking have something to say against you and you can't handle it because you have the actual maturity of a child who literally wants to take down Sally and go, oh yeah, come here, Sally Acorn. I'm about to give you, actually, hold up. I want to do this in my Scourge voice. Hold on. Yo, Sally, I'm gonna give you these acorns. Come here. That's like literally. I think that's what you would want to do if Sally was real. I mean, there's like character AI if you want to just talk to like a Sally Acorn. Fulfill your fantasies. Fulfill your fantasies, dear Larry. Feel your fantasies. You're the only Larry I don't really like. Not at Leisure Larry. Even though he's a fictional character, got more heart and more freaking likability than you do. And my friend Nitwick calls you Kanye for some reason. I don't know. I think he just calls you Kanye because y'all both spot out dumb shit. Which probably is the case. He's like, but it's like, and you think, like, you threaten people and you draw hate art on them too. It's like, dude. Some of these Sonally fans gotta freaking apologize to you because either you keep harassing them, so they gotta say sorry to you. They gotta cow down to you. They gotta be like, oh, Hamalama. Oh, I'm sorry. And from what I gathered, some of them seemed like they were teenagers or little kids, and you just like going after them. Because they didn't like what you liked or probably didn't agree with you. And you always be threatening Keenis like he does something to you. Dude, he just refuted your point, but you act like it's life or death. That's why if you ever do roll up to somebody, somebody's house, they come, like, someone's calling the cops on you, or someone's gonna call their freaking uncle, father, or brother, and they're just gonna lay you out. And that's gonna be the end of it. And you're still gonna be like, yeah. And you're probably gonna be like Cyrex, he didn't beat me, Bernie. Nah. Well, actually, no. You and Cyrex are kind of in the same boat, just not exactly in the same class of boat, but in the same kind of boat. That's what I gotta say about you. I really do believe that you will never change, you will never grow, you'll never really go beyond what you are. Even now, you'll probably just skim half of this video and go, "What? You need to shut up." That's pretty much you. Like, every time I hear you talk, it's like, "Can you fucking these people that hurt, shut up, I'm not listening to you. Also, can I just say this? My name is not Big Three Box Network. That is the channel. I'm Bugsy J No Name, motherfucker. Know that name. Know that name? Fear it, or I don't know. Fear it or run from it. I don't fucking give a shit. Larry, people like you will always act the way you do, and I'm just not even. I'm making fun of you, but like legit, it's like I'm just tired of people like you that just acting like the world is just like the world is slamming you down, like you're acting like you're the victim, man. Let me tell you something. You're not. People on this site get jumped about, like, people on this site who get this belligerent over like fictional characters. They're the ones that always get hit because y'all act like these fictional characters. Some of you act like these fictional characters are real. Others freaking feel like they gotta ride or die with these characters. You feel like you need to be violent to like get people to shut up, and it's like, dude, you don't. Someone calls the cops on your ass for like, harassing them, and they come for you. What you gonna say? Well, they were making fun of me and Sonic and all this other stuff. I'm like, dude, you had like, I want like that ain't gonna hold up in court. That isn't gonna be nothing. We're not, and like it's not gonna hold up because it's gonna be just you whining and crying that people just think what you're doing is wrong, and you just you react in a very, very violent and kind of ignorant way, almost like no one has taught you right from wrong. And I also saw this one part of like Sonic Speedstar's video. I mean Speedstar Sonic's video, where you're making a video and there's one person, I don't know if that was like your friend or someone else, but you tell this person to get out, and it's just like, wow. That's probably how you actually act around people. Sad, man. While you have a whole like channel dedicated to just hating on people. I have a channel dedicated to making people laugh and just kind of entertaining everybody else and myself. While you just sit there hating on stuff, showing your drawings, and I'm just sitting here going, you know what? I'm just sitting here like, you know what? I'm gonna do a video for Nathan, for Keenis, for all the people you messed with. Because at the end of the day, I mean, you're just, I wouldn't even call you a bully. Or a cyberbully. Because that would imply you actually come up with your insults. I think you're an actual you are an actual coward and a douche. And if I had to be honest, you are the most idiotic ignoramus I've ever seen on this site. I've seen a lot of Sonic fans who act like you, but Jesus, you're like one part Sonic, you're like one part Christian and one part Cyrax, and that's a dangerous combination. And you can tell me shut up, and I can, do your usual, but like legit, I don't talk to children with very, very low vocabularies, especially man children. I don't talk to man children with like low vocabularies. They can't, for once, if you're going to come at me, actually insult me like an actual adult. Instead of just mean mugging to the camera. Like seriously, most of your facial expressions look like you just be practicing, like, oh my god. Let me show them my rage. Even though it looks like mild constipation. Let me show them that I'm happy. But if but even if that seems like even more mild constipation. And let me wag my finger like that isn't like that is really gonna tell people that I'm serious. Let me show that I'm mad and disappointed. Even though that just seems like I'm a bigger kid than I already am. And let me just throw one of my fake dollar store smiles. And it really just shows that honestly, on some level, I know I'm wrong, but I'm not gonna fucking say it. Because why would I? You know, Larry, I could talk about all the stuff that you've done wrong, but I'm not going to. Frankly, I think that you're a person that will never change or grow or any of this shit. And honestly, I know you won't. Trust me. You're gonna probably look at this channel and be like, "You're going down." I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, have fun with that, pal. Have fun with your little project." I really feel like you live a sad existence, always hating on people, always getting violent with people if they don't agree with exactly what you agree with. That's what you did to Nathan. Probably didn't like what you were saying, but you were like, "No, no, you must follow every word." Like, or Nathan exceeded his usefulness, and you just said, "Fuck it." You can keep acting like an idiot because that's what people like you do because you don't see the error of your ways and you constantly act like that. But like I said, when you're dead and gone, this is going to be your legacy of just hating on people, loving Sally a little too much. This is going to be your legacy that you leave for everybody. I feel like the legacy I'm gonna leave is I'm basically like basically basically people are gonna say awesome brother, son, friend, and if I actually do and one day I do end up marrying my girlfriend, husband, and probably father. That spent his day making people laugh and making people and rise and helping people and helping people deal with their problems. I don't know how all that's gonna be etched on my tombstone, but better than what you're gonna have. I'm not saying no one's gonna mourn you because some people are gonna care. I'm just saying you're gonna have not a lot to show for it. Me? I'm just trying to make shit to entertain people. You? You're always gonna try to you're gonna try to make everybody hate you over and over and over again. And you're gonna say you don't care, but it's gonna matter when you're what 50 and you're still talking about Sally Acorn, while all of us have kids, significant others, and they're going to school and they're being Sonic fans or liking something else. You're gonna be still that. You're gonna still be that. You're still gonna be that man child. Probably either in a nursing home or something else, or you're probably going to get somebody because yes you, yes you, are, and I quote this, you're gonna do something against your violent urges, against somebody, the wrong somebody, and either you literally get slammed for doing this, or you get your channel taken away because there's so many times you've actually threatened people with violence, and people could report you. Why you saying you don't care? You should care about that. If anything, you should care about that. You should care about your freaking channel. You know, says you want to, so you can be with your fellow. And let me be honest, I want to call you. I want to call you type of sonally fans something horrible. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call you Sally Lusters because that's what you guys are. Guys, people that don't care about people that don't care about Sally as a character. You see Sally as an object to be used for your own pleasure. And I ain't talking Quagmire style. I'm talking Jabba the Hutt style. I'm talking like Slave Leia in a bikini. I'm talking, you're like freaking Jabba the Hutt going, Naga Noogie, Sally. Oh, Kajika. I'm talking about that shit. And you know what? I know none of it will ever matter to you, but watch. The older you get, you're gonna regret some of this stuff. And when you do, I ain't even gonna say I told you so. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna shake my head, say how you could have been a better person, and then I'm just gonna go back to making the internet laugh like I normally do. While you sit in your own being, bitching, moaning, screaming, with no end. Because you don't want it to end. And I do, and there's like a little bit of me that really feels like you do half of the stuff you do for attention. You don't care if it's negative or positive, as long as you're getting it. So, mean mugging the camera, shake your little finger, get all mad, looking like you constipated in both cases when you contort your face, making it sound like you're threatening, making it sound like you can do anything to anybody when you can't. While the rest of us do our thing, make our videos, and you just sit there and probably cry yourself to sleep. Because that's what we don't see. You probably do cry yourself to sleep. Or you were actually bullied and you feel like this is a better outlet for it. And if that's true, well, you just became a bully yourself. If that's true. Again, I don't know your life. I'm just guessing. But if you excuse me, I got some more videos to work on while you do your mean mugging to the camera, shaking your fist, acting like anybody's afraid of you, acting like an actual spoiled brat because people have to hang on every word that you say. People have to be that loyal to you that they have to freaking give up their own selves so they can be a part of your stupid little collective. And that must be sad. People have to give up everything just to be your friend, just to please you. You're probably bipolar for all I know. Who knows? But as a wise man once told me, a wise man who I questioned. I think, there's no point, I can talk about this. I can make this video longer. I can tell you how horrible you are. I can tell you how you are an example of what a Sonic fan shouldn't be. And I'm not talking about modern. I'm not talking about classic. I'm talking about a straight up Sonic fan. Because, folks, we should stop with the labels. We are Sonic fans, all of us. And we all came to the same fucking conclusion. We all came to this fandom because we like a blue hedgehog, okay? That blue hedgehog giving us hope when shit gets bad in our lives. It raises us up and you know makes us feel a little bit better that we're in the situations that we're in, even if they're bad. Or make a kid who had a disability feel like he could do anything. And it's that hope that kept him going. It's that hope that made him want to do this. Wanted to do this YouTube thing to begin with, and because Sonic made him believe in himself. He got friends, a pretty awesome family who would literally take a bullet for him, and a pretty awesome girlfriend. And soon a pretty cushy job just making these videos. And I gotta say, on the whole, that kid ain't doing too bad for himself. It's everything he would have hoped for and more. But for you, Larry, it's just you're just gonna be alone because of how you are, because of how you treat people. Keep being antagonistic. See where that gets you in life. Keep pushing people away that actually do want to help you. God only knows why. But hey, keep doing you, man. And I'm gonna keep doing me. So I'll see you later, man. I got videos to do, people to talk to, a decent group of friends to chill with, you know. Me doing the old socializing. But I'll see you around, Larry. Trust me. Knowing you, I'm gonna see you around, either on YouTube, or like some freaking drama channel, because you're gonna start something, and it's only a matter of time that you actually do. And when that day happens, I'm just gonna shake my head and go back to my business. I ain't even gonna waste the energy making a video on you at that point. Because honestly, you don't deserve to be mentioned beyond this. Again, that's your lasting legacy. Being a sonally luster on the internet. Who are a dime a dozen. Who don't do anything special, but basically act like an ignorant motherfucker all day long. So yeah, keep doing that shit. Keep mugging to the camera. Keep doing what you do. You sort of do have my pity, because you'll never know the true meaning of having an actual friend that actually gives a shit about you. You'll never have the fulfilled feeling of actually doing something creative that you actually love and other people love too. You'll just keep doing these videos until the end of time. And that, to me, is sad. But hey, do you. Peace.